throughout the afternoon for the Ravens. 2nd and 10. One play called here. This is Jeremy Hill. Little juke maneuver. Crosses the 35. Out close to the 40. A pickup of a dozen and a Cincinnati first down.
But he loves the way they could push the pocket inside.
Where does Dalton go here on 3rd and 9? Under pressure, and he's set. You see the late marker coming. It was Smith again in any kind of environment. So 2nd and 9. Flacco from the gun. Under pressure, steps up in the pocket, throws, and he completes. This is Danny Woodhead, one of his newer weapons. That'll be a Ravens first down. Flacco from the gun on 3rd and 8. What a catch by Woodhead, spinning as he makes what appeared to be a one-handed catch. Flawless last season. And he is perfect on the chip shot field goal. So the Ravens on the board first. Brian Hewitt, the H-back in motion. This is Dalton under pressure again, and he was coming straight up the middle. This is Mixon out of the backfield. Dalton to the airways. That pass is deflected and intercepted. It's picked off by Brandon Carr. And what a way to get his Ravens career off and running. 20 yards on the return.
Undrafted linebacker Patrick Owasso, who recognizes the pass, gets back into his coverage lane, gets his hand on the football.
Woodhead, who scored it off the field earlier, 1st and 14. This little play action fake from Dalton's going to throw on the run. What a play as he connects finally with A.J. Green for the first time today. First down, catch, a pickup of 14.
Side in the slot, matched up again with soft coverage, and comes down with a catch.
Little 14-yard play. This is Bernard showing the wheels inside Ravens territory. A pickup of 24 yards on a burst.
Completely shakes the inside linebacker, Kamale Correa, right here in the open.
On 3rd and 6. Quick strike over the middle. That's Brandon LaFell. First down, catching more. Dalton from the shotgun on 3rd and 7. Throwing end zone, and it's intercepted. What a play by Mosley. Mosley still looking for extra yardage out across the 25. A massive play.
Goes exactly where the pass play is designed to go. A perfect drop inside, waiting there. He goes up. Guy that had a career high 4 interceptions.
Where does Flacco go here on 3rd and 6? He is sacked. And it's Geno Atkins getting there for the Bengals. He started by hitting his first 5 passes. It was one of his last 5. Little pitch play here to West. Taking on tacklers. He's a good, strong downhill runner. A pickup of 10. Flacco 8 of 12. 73 yards to this point. Quick strike over the middle. First down and more. Jeremy Maclin to the house. Touchdown Ravens. 48 yards on the catch and run from Flacco.
For covering Jeremy Maclin, but you see a great pick inside by Benjamin Watson. Denard takes a poor angle. No safety in the middle of the field.
Timeouts left. As Dalton works from the gun on 2nd and 7. That pass deflected high in the air, and it is intercepted. Second pick for Dalton. As you see the deflection here off of the hands and helmet of Terrell Suggs, and look at Webb. Almost like a kick returner waiting for that thing arch to come down.
That was a great call.
Dalton off of deflections in this game, 3 in all. Sets up a 1st and goal. Run play call. This is West into the end zone for the Ravens touchdown. And Baltimore putting it on the Bengals late in this first half. Dalton on 3rd and 5 under pressure, and he is buried. And it goes from bad to worse for the Bengals. Michael Pierce, 44.
Yeah, but you can't make a mistake and give Cincinnati a cheap one here.
So it looks like they'll just run it out. And there's Allen able to find some daylight until the Ravens are out of timeouts. The preseason sidelined about 36 days in all with that lower back injury, the tightness that he described. That pass is deflected. Was it picked? Intercepted by Nick Vigil.
Right hand up, and what a play. That's exactly, I don't know if he got his hand on the ball, but just his sheer presence in that throwing lane disrupted the concentration of Terrence West, who had to go behind his body to get that ball, and what a heads-up play by Nick Vigil.
Dalton pump fakes for a moment, and the football is loose. That's a live ball, say the officials. Who's got it?
Help. One-on-one isolation, and Suggs easily is able to use his hands. You see the coverage downfield was absolutely perfect. Andy Dalton has to pump it, hold it another count.
And 11. And it's been a different story today till this point. Pitch play. This is West. First down and more. So here's Justin Tucker, the unanimous first-team All-Pro kicker from a year ago. Hit from 25 earlier. And he's good from 25 yards out.
They have not given Ogbuehi any help on number 55 all day.
Dalton throwing a dart, and that is caught. That's Green spinning away from trouble. Green looking to cut back. Stiff arms a man, and he is out of bounds just inside the 45-yard line. First big play from Green today.
Game in particular just hasn't looked in sync, whether it's Dalton to Green or to his running backs coming out of the backfield. The precision coming together just hasn't been there.
Gio Bernard finally making a huge play for the Bengals. Brought down by Webb. Very quick turnaround.
And another football team that plays great man coverage with a pretty tough front seven.
And that Dalton pass is intercepted. Jimmy Smith on the pick.
Sure what Andy Dalton was thinking, but Jimmy Smith knew exactly what was coming and was perfectly positioned right into the throwing lane. I mean,
in a number of years, defensive lineman and fullback, and that the perfect final play for what we saw today here in the Queen City. For the Ravens, their first victory here.
The old man, 41-year-old Shane Leckler's been to the Pro Bowl 7 times. To kick it away for the Texans. Good kick, too. 58 yards. Adam Jones bobbles it, collects it at the 13, turns it upfield. Jones caught from behind at the 42-yard line. Hold up. They gave up 5 sacks last week. Here comes the pressure on Dalton. Picked up nicely, but Dalton still goes down. Well, the blitz pressure was coming. There's a flag down.
It's now trying to avoid having to rely on their offensive line too much.
Pressure's picked up. Dante Foreman, the rookie out of Texas, with the game's first down. As he gets to the 32-yard line stage, and they're terrific. He's going to see things tonight that he's never seen before. 3rd and 5, pressure up the middle, whole lot of trouble. Down he goes, Chris Smith.
That was Lawrence Taylor, and that's really all you need to know about that comparison.
Herniated disc, 2 surgeries, flip to the speedy John Ross. This is the guy with the great speed, but he can't hang on to the ball. It bounces into the hands of Jadeveon Clowney. Clowney, looking at Dalton, made the move inside, and he's down at the 20-yard line.
Let's take a look. Ball in his left hand, as it should have been, but that was a heck of a play by Kareem Jackson, and pretty amazing, really, that Andy Dalton was able to get Jadeveon Clowney on the ground here. Some of the best tackles we've seen out of these two teams in the last 2 weeks.
UCLA, first field goal attempt. Kicked an extra point last week from 26. He puts Houston on the board with 3. Barrett on the board with his first field goal. Kicks to Alex Erickson and Joe Mixon. From 5 deep, Erickson will give it a whirl. Setting up blockers. Across the 25. A great feel for the return game, doesn't he? Across the 35-yard line. Nice punt return earlier, good kickoff return here. Just tried to find that balance and find other guys to get away from that special connection with AJ. How about hitting one right now? Going deep for Green. 3 guys there. AJ's there. take all those numbers. Connection works just fine.
Running to the post, and from the other side, former Bengal Jonathan Joseph looks like he's going to pick it off, and AJ just goes up over the top and makes the catch. He is a spectacular wide receiver. What a play. Pass rushers for this Houston Texans team now get a shot.
Dalton trying to get rid of it quick. The Texans knew it. Got there. McKinney and Watt again on the play. To get on the board here, Randy Bullock will try the field goal, the former Texan draft pick.
Bengals double-A blitz look right up the middle. They drop out.
Watson's looking for a place to buy some time. Pressure coming. And Watson will be caught from behind by Geno Atkins. Five to go. Time here for Watson. There's a throw in the middle of the field. There is DeAndre Hopkins inside the 45 of the Bengals for a first down with 1:25 to go.
They're at it and gain confidence, and the Bengals are allowing that to happen.
Oh, Watson gets smashed by Geno Atkins, and that'll wipe all the confidence off. Down on 3rd and 15, 1:03 remaining. Watson protected. Escaping, gonna run for it. You get a block on the edge, he's gonna get there. First down and more. And Deshaun Watson inside the 10, into the end zone for a touchdown. 49 yards.
Take that, Geno Atkins. You're a halfback, a wide receiver. How many quarterbacks, Mike Vick, you can name a few that could do this, and just it made it look so easy. The cutback, the block down the field, and from a defensive standpoint, from an offensive line standpoint, all of a sudden now this team feels different, right? It feels different. They couldn't score a week ago. They took 10 sacks. Now they've got the man. He came in his first drive last in my life last year.
The 30-yard line, Dalton firing. Eifert able to hang on. Cross midfield to the 48-yard line, and Jonathan Joseph took the worst of that. Former Bengal halftime. It'd be pretty awesome.
They don't time my 40 getting out there. Last one there.
Marcus Burley is checked in to replace the injured Joseph. Dalton on the run. Fires downfield. Caught by Erickson at the 11-yard line. Turning clock, 13 seconds left, and the Cincinnati Bengals take time out. Not going to risk it. Going to kick the field goal with Randy Bullock. 29 yards out. And makes it a 10-6 game.
Offensive lineman, a little bit of a gap out there for Tyler Eifert. No help.
J.J. Watt gets doubled. Dalton looking for somebody open. Sideline. Erickson comes back. Is he inbounds? Nope. Let's see. Yes, he is. The 49.
Be playing elsewhere next year.
38 Hill's in the backfield now. This pass is caught by LaFell. Got through that first tackle and keeps going for the first down.
Try and do something here.
When he told Heather, we're going to run, we're going to be physical. Over the top like it's a touchdown.
Ball's out.
And was he touched before he hit the ground and the ball came out?
The field goal attempt.
Randy Bullock, 30 yards. He got a chill looking at his phone, and that started this cascade of incredible donations. Third down here, Dalton pass, tough to catch. What a job by Eifert at the 33-yard line. Big first down pickup for the Bengals. 8:20 to go, and truly after an exchange of punts, we pick up action. First down throw for Watson, sideline. Hopkins, spectacular hands, great ability to bring it down in bounds. Gain of a dozen and a first down.
The four-man rush has been enough tonight with Geno Atkins leading the way.
With a couple of backs to protect. Watson throws again. They keep going to Hopkins on Adam Jones. He wins another one. First down, the clock will be under 6 minutes.
He's coming inside, Nick.
Adam Jones out. Let's see if we go back to Hopkins. No, keep it on the ground here. Miller. Good play call. Miller spins across midfield. And Lamar Miller gets a big first down for the Texans inside of 5 minutes. Yards on 3rd and 16 makes it a 42-yarder for Kaimi Fairbairn. Absolutely perfect. You said the neutral zone was key there. 4th and 9. Still got to have it. Dalton fires too tall. Incomplete. Erickson wanted a flag. Are you ready for a few laterals? Backwards passes. Final play of the game. Dalton's got to get rid of it first, and here we go. J.J. Green, Andy Dalton, backwards pass, that's still alive. Doesn't matter if it hit the ground. With Giovanni Bernard, he'll try to keep it alive. Bernard at the 30, throw it back to Dalton, who catches it and runs with it. And he's got to throw it backwards, back to his center. That's also Bodine, who got eliminated by J.J. Watt. And that does
over. J.J. says game over.
On a 3rd and 3 against Cincinnati with its new offensive coordinator, Bill Lazor, and this is what he calls little screening pass, and it yields another first down, and that's Mixon breaking a tackle and then thrown down with a flag out. It's 3rd and 8 from the 10 as Dalton goes end zone, and it is held on for the catch and the touchdown by Green.
The future, you know, and they picked this kid, and he's had ups and downs, but that throw right there, to look left, move the backers, come back and throw it right in the middle to a big target, A.J. Green. Great job. And Evans just lets him cross his face. He's got to stay inside personnel. Watch this as this game goes on.
They're without Randall Cobb, out with a chest injury, inactive. 3rd and 3. And a completion for a first to Jordy Nelson at the 11. Gain of 9.
319. 319.
Uh-oh. Rodgers has it. Flings it. Wide open. Touchdown. Green Bay. Lance Kendricks. Dalton takes the handoff and throws across the middle. He's got a completion to Green out across the 40. They're coming to him. And Dalton is taken down by Josh Jones. So now Gio Bernard in the backfield gets the handoff, and Bernard weaves, was going outside, back in, and wiggles down to the 22.
Bernard, and see who's covering him. They know it's man coverage.
2nd and goal. It goes to Bernard. It's wide open. Gio Bernard can walk in, hop across for the touchdown. 25. 3rd time on the field for the Green Bay offense, and it's a flea flicker. He's tossed back to him. Rodgers. He's got Adams, and he's able to break free, and then thrown down with a flag out back at the Green Bay 40. It's picked. That's William Jackson. No one near him, taking it the distance for the touchdown.
The way the game was going to go, and it's just an out route. And Jackson just reads it and jumps Jordy Nelson's 10-yard out and just, wow.
This is only the 2nd pick 6 ever allowed. The 3rd and 10 back at the 42. Rushing 4, and they got him. They've got him back at the 34-yard line. That's Carl Lawson, a rookie from Auburn, early in his career. This is his 5th different team. 2nd and 9. And Rodgers, his sack for the 4th time, and Carl Lawson has 2 of them.
It's on Kyle Murphy again. They're missing 2 of their top guys.
Here they are on 3rd and 10. It's Lawson in the area again.
Timeout, Cincinnati. Timeout, Cincinnati.
Left guard, as Tracy reported, and here we go. Rodgers dancing around and open, and taking it is Kendricks. They got the angle on him at the 24, but a huge gain to start the 2nd half for 51.
So one drops out. It's a good job because he takes away the swing route to the back. But Aaron understands there's only 3 guys rushing. I have all day. And Kendricks with a great job making Kirkpatrick miss and then just getting up the field, showing off.
From the 1 on 3rd down. Rodgers going to take it. Nope, throws it. Touchdown, Jordy Nelson.
For football in over 10 games. Screen pass to open the drive.
And it's got a big gain coming as Mixon is shoved out of bounds. In trouble and taken down by Ahmad Brooks. And Rodgers. No, he's not going to be able to get rid of it. The Bengals pounce. It's Chris Smith.
Go ahead and bring us back.
Tucks it under. Rips off about 12 or 13.
319.
They got him.
They fake the handoff up top, and they've got Nelson. Slips through a tackle down to the 16.
What a design play. We've got to talk about this.
Field goal try for Mason Crosby, and he boots it straight through.
Big, here we go.
Mixon, the running back for Cincinnati. Straight drop, Dalton's pass. On target. And there is Green. Jump cuts.
I don't love that right there. That looks like a tight end in the backfield.
Oh, and a slip by Mixon. And Dalton is dropped for a loss of 1. Bullock's kick is good. First down at the 20. Fake to Mixon. To Green. Out to the 40. Green's 500th catch of his career. Especially in that first half. They were brilliant getting to the quarterback. And now Rodgers. Pump fake. Slips away. Flings it. And it is caught. What a catch by Allison. Tiptoes on the sideline and a gain of 17. First and goal from the 3. Rodgers rolling to the end zone, and it is touchdown! Touchdown! Jordy Nelson. And past that defender.
It's just an out route. It's a smaller, look at how small that was. Kirkpatrick dives and just can't quite get there. Look at how hard. This is the out route from a cut split as earlier, just a shorter version. The ball that went for 7 the other way. Not this time.
Here's Dalton. Caught and immediately brought down. That's Josh Jones, the rookie safety. Needs to get to the 31 for a first.
They got him off sides.
Down the field.
He's open.
Wide open. Allison cuts back. They got him another move. He's got Jones in front of him. He gets past him, and he's down to the 6. Geronimo Allison.
Can you believe this right here? You're going to see Rodgers gets him offsides.
Number 90. The penalty is declined. The result of the play. First down.
This place is rocking right now. It's a cover 2 ball, which means you have 2 verticals. Rodgers is about one of 2 people on planet Earth who can make this throw before the safety can get there. He did.
But you never know.
Gambling, man.
Here he is for the win, and the Packers take it in overtime.
In place of Eifert. 2nd and 7. Dalton from the gun. Under pressure, football comes loose. Who's got it? And now they say Cleveland football. Recovered by Emmanuel Agba.
The left defensive end working on Jake Fisher. He turns the corner, and what awareness to reach out there with that left hand, get it on the football, and get it out. I mean, that is a great play by the 2nd-year player, and that's what the Cleveland Brown defense needs, making a great play.
2nd and 5. Run play called, and Crowell is blowing up in the backfield. Excellent play by Nick Vigil, who's had an excellent start to the season. The hook by that 3 and out from Sean Kaiser and the Browns. So Dalton goes to the airways on 1st and 10, and he completes right up the seam to his star wide receiver, A.J. Green.
Opportunities when you have them.
So Britton Colquitt on the punt again. This is Adam Jones, who will play it from just inside his own 25. Jones running into some daylight. Sprung free by a couple of blockers. Jones inside Cleveland territory. Finally run out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A great feel for this. It looked like the Browns had pretty good distribution, but right there, James Burgess, the outside linebacker, has to keep contained. You saw 3 or 4 Cleveland Brown defenders to the inside. Once Pac-Man Jones gets to the outside, there's nobody.
Football comes loose again. Who's got it this time? And it appears as though Cincinnati recovers the football. Incredible. Russell Bodine, their center, here out of the timeout. Joe Mixon, a lone setback, another low snap. Dalton had to go down low for it. He'll throw across his body here, and that pass is caught. That's the tight end, Tyler Croft. Boy, what a play by Dalton to get it to him. Dalton, fade pass, end zone, it's caught! A.J. Green for the touchdown. A brilliant pass by Dalton.
Has really got the bulk of the playing time and has played well.
2nd and 6, Kaiser, look out. Never saw Vigil coming.
Hitters having that kind of access to your quarterback.
Kaiser on 3rd and long, fires a bullet, it's caught. Kenny Britt breaking tackles. What a pass by the rookie Kaiser.
A beautiful first down.
Britt had a touchdown last week on a 3 catches. Crowell breaking free. Getting downhill inside the 20, a pickup of 14. Kaiser again from the shotgun on 3rd and 9. Throws near side of the field. That pass deflected and intercepted. It's Clayton Fedulum. Unbelievable. And disaster for Cleveland. Dalton under pressure, and he is set. 2nd time they've gotten to him. Caleb Brantley, the rookie 6th-round pick out of Florida. 8th play of the drive. Dalton up the seam, has the tight end. It's Croft. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Much like Bosa was when he joined the Chargers last year.
13th play of the drive. Dalton to the end zone for the touchdown. It's Tyler Croft. And Dalton making it look easy. Wondered maybe if they just take a knee starting inside their own 20. They're feeling confident offensively. Underneath pass, this is Bernard. Plenty of daylight. Bernard still going. And he will score. "61 yards on a catch and run from Dalton."
Greg Williams blitzing in a 2-minute situation. And look at all the Cincinnati Bengal offensive linemen down the field. There's nobody in second support to get to Giovanni Bernard. I mean, that is about as good a play call as you could possibly dial up, taking advantage to the blitz off of the right side.
But there was a good play.
Well, you said it. What a play by LaFell, playing defense on that play as they avoid the turnover. This is Jeremy Hill breaking away inside the Cleveland 40, able to get downhill, finally tackled by Jamar Taylor down the field. Looks like a broken play here. Penalty flag thrown. Dalton looked like he was going to hand off. Now a run for the football. Dalton has some real estate in front of him. He won that preseason competition with Jake Elliott, a young man whom they took in the 5th round. Elliott, of course, hit that 61-yarder storm after huge storm. We hope that they can pick up the pieces down in Puerto Rico as quickly as possible. This is Jabril Peppers going to play it a couple of yards deep in his own end zone, breaking a couple of tackles. Springs himself free up the sideline and run out of bounds just shy of the 30. Defense that has struggled. They appear to have turned the corner. Dalton play action, throwing towards the end zone. It is caught. That's the tight end Croft for the touchdown. 16 yards from Dalton. See Johnson, the lone setback. Hogan again to the air. Far side of the field, and it is caught. That's Ricardo Lewis.
All of them extremely unique.
I thought we saw some good things from him today. Still holds the ball a little bit too long.
Boy, how did Hogan stay up initially? First down pass from Hogan, perfectly placed. Ricardo Lewis hit in stride. A pickup of 31.
On that play, didn't quite see the interference.
Half the distance to the goal, and a run play. It's Duke Johnson in for the Cleveland touchdown. Cincinnati's going to take on a Buffalo team that has given Atlanta all they can handle today. Buffalo's still winning that game 23-17, late stages of the fourth quarter. So that game will be played in Cincinnati next week, and Cleveland will stay home to take on the Jets in Week 5. Hugh Jackson, Marvin Lewis, so much respect between them.
As Dalton looks over this Bills defense, and with a play clock down to 3, he checks down. He's going to throw on first down, and he lofts it to the far side. Pass is complete to A.J. Green. It's a gain of 15 right out of the chute.
Charles Clay, LaShawn McCoy are going to be an enormous factor in the passing game.
Third down and 5. Pressure's coming. Taylor tries to avoid it. He's taken down. Michael Johnson takes him down by the ankles. Wasn't scheduled to be a starter, but because of the problems for the Bengals offensive line, he was going to get some time again this week. And a long pass for A.J. Green. He's wide open inside the 20-yard line, and he's going to go. Guys.
Well, here's the matchup right here at the bottom of the screen. There's Tre'Davious White, excuse me. You're going to see that A.J. Green is just going to run straight down the field. There's no deception here whatsoever. Tre'Davious White believes he's going to make a break. He settles his feet. A.J. Green runs right past him, and the Andy Dalton showing.
Now Tolbert is in the backfield next to Taylor on third down and 6. Taylor has time. They wanted to keep him in the pocket, and time runs out. Taken down by Geno Atkins on first down.
Thank you.
Handoff goes to Joe Mixon, his first run of the day, and Mixon gets 11 yards. Rod Tellis, he said those guys are the meanest ones.
Yes.
Eric Wood and Richie Incognito. Taylor has time, and he throws it to Clay, who's wide open. And inside Cincinnati territory, Sean Williams makes the tackle.
Later in the season, and it led to losing records or 500 records.
We'll keep an eye on Clay on first down. Taylor has room to run, but he dumps it off to O'Leary, and O'Leary subbing for Clay. Gets down to the 30. Let's go to JB in New York for an update. To evaluate for concussions, but they will use it for other injuries as well to provide some privacy for the players and for the physicians. Here's McCoy inside the 25, and he's rolled down to the 20. Giovanni Bernard checks in. That's Erickson in motion. On third down, Dalton zips it to A.J. Green, who got position of first down to the 41. The Bills look a little confused. Lorenzo Alexander takes the slot as Dalton will throw. He steps up in the pocket, and he is ripped down. Marcel Darius in on the sack. Play clock, plenty of time. The pitch comes to the near side from McCoy, and McCoy bounces into a defender. Loses the football. It's recovered by the Bills. Jordan Mills fell on top of it. And now the battle underneath begins. But Pete Morelli does say it continues to be Bills football. First down. Dalton from the shotgun. Dalton 11 of 14 so far. And the pass is tipped and intercepted. That's what the Bills have done so well. And Micah Hyde has been the leader of the pack. Out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
Into this game, that's number 2 in the league. Right here. A tip ball, Micah Hyde in perfect position. That's his 4th interception of the season. That's the best in the NFL right now.
Yeah, down in 3. The Bills need to get to the 13 for a first down. Taylor's in a little bit of trouble. He frees himself and throws, completes. Taylor to throw to the end zone for Tate. He's got it in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. That was a beautifully thrown football from Tyrod Taylor.
Is the best. I mean, that's the toughest throw to make right there. Over coverage and get it up and down over the defender, but inside the back line. Yeah, that knee is down. Guys are being tested.
Charles Clay is out with a knee injury. Here's McCoy on first down. And McCoy slips through some daylight up to the 28-yard line.
I don't know if I would have been a good enough athlete to stay up. It wouldn't have been a flop.
A third down at 7. Taylor passes complete to a sliding Zay Jones. A third down at 3. Dalton off the fingertips and intercepted again. Jordan Poyer picked up the interception off the tip. It's the second one of the day. Or is that just a misplay?
That's a non-issue. Again, this is the NFL.
Yeah.
These elements. AJ Green's got an issue.
The fact that Boomer was that quarterback is the worst part of it.
Here's Croft. Or I should say Uzama with the reception up to the 33. Bernard, the veterans, and Bernard and Hill have done damage in past years. Third down, Dalton's in trouble, breaks away, buys himself some time, passes complete. Erickson falls to the ground. I don't know how Dalton didn't go down. Gain of 12. This is the 8th play of the drive. Mixon returns in the backfield. And another throw to the middle. Pass is complete in the middle. It's A.J. Green. It's knocked loose. Picked up by the Bills. Poyer picked it up off the turf. And he's rolling to the far side of the field. Another turnover forced by the secondary.
That was Alexander, I think, that made the hit.
Lorenzo Alexander. Frazier, the first-year defensive coordinator for the Bills. Pressure is coming. The pass complete to A.J. Green. Inside the 20-yard line, he'll be tough to catch. He's dragged down from behind. Again, it was a battle with Tre'Davious White, and Green is able to win the battle.
It's right by Tre'Davious White. Good coverage. He's got him good position. Just his head comes around just a 100th of a second after the ball.
See a run here right away.
Under center, I see the run. Or play. It could be a play action, I guess.
No, it's going to go to Mixon, dancing around, edging to the right, inside the 5, high stepping into the end zone. Here, depending on this punt by Huber, because Tate's all the way up to the 34. Tate will take it at the 35. No fair catch. He's got some positive yards inside Cincinnati territory. Now inside the 35. And out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
The flag late. Looks like it's out of bounds. And they can win the game with another field goal.
28-yard field goal attempt by Hauschka. And it's good. And second down. Off the play fake. LaFell, middle of the field. Dalton's over 300 yards. LaFell's down to the 33. Play of the drive. Big shoot over 4 minutes off the clock. Dalton to the middle again. Pass is complete to Croft again. 9-yard field goal attempt now for Bullock. He's 1 for 1 today. Wasn't the easiest of snaps, but the kick is good. And the Bengals on top 20-16. Timeouts left. They have the 2-minute warning. And they start with the play fake to McCoy. Taylor has time, doesn't see the pressure, and he's taken down. Third down and 15. Taylor overthrows, and it's intercepted. George Iloka out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
This was an early season must-win for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Third down and 12, and Dalton takes another knee, and that will do it. The Cincinnati Bengals have won at home as they've defeated the Buffalo Bills 20-16.
We'll call it 3rd and 5.
Go!
He's going to dump it off to Bell. He's got all kinds of room and a block upfield. Smith-Schuster tried to hold that block as long as he could. Fakes going right, looks down the middle, finds his target. It's Antonio Brown who leads the league in receiving yardage.
The matchup Cincinnati can win. If he does, they can win.
First down. Ringing the bell again as Le'Veon picks up another 11. 11 behind to Castro. to the end zone, and it is caught by Brown for the touchdown. Brown beat Denard here for the score.
You just see he goes up and runs it inside route. And this throw is high level, everyone. Low, inside, doesn't allow the safety to get there. And the corner can't make a play because he's not looking.
By any receiver until Amari Cooper Thursday night went over 200. 2nd and 5, Dalton throws a strike out to the 37 to Green.
This is exactly what Cincinnati wanted to come out and do today.
He was 7th overall to the Browns, and now he's a member here. 2nd and 10. Oh, and it's pulled down by Green as that looked dangerously close to Artie Burns taking it the other way. People on that sideline in a hurry.
Yeah, the defense, he won over the defense. They were just like, how are we going to win games if we can't score a touchdown?
2nd and 10, there goes Mixon. Mixon with his longest run of his rookie season before Vince Williams is able to deck him. You saw Watt, he's off to a very active start. Here comes the blitz. Dalton's pass. True to Green for a first down. Touchdown scored by Brown in this quarter. It's 3rd and goal. Rushing 3. Dalton has his touchdown. That's LaFell across the middle of the field in the end zone. And Cincinnati is able to march 53 yards. Yeah, he didn't know what to say.
Like
that one really got him.
He couldn't take that you were being nice.
2nd and 5. Standing in the pocket, connecting with his tight end, McDonald. The former 49er now. You know, got to learn the system.
Training camp is huge.
First down. 7-step drop. Down the middle. Open. Wide open is Juju Smith-Schuster for the touchdown. Little game of hide and seek. Count to 10 and come find me.
That's fantastic.
I got to give this one major style points.
Pass protection. We'll see if they do it here.
3rd and 8. Dalton, middle, open. Erickson, first down at the 50. On a wing on the right side. 2nd-year wide out of Ole Miss. Draw play, Mixon. Finds an opening. And takes off down to the 10. He is seeing some running lanes for the first time in his young career. From the 1. Dalton going up top. Open for the touchdown. It's Tyler Kroft. What a call.
Gun.
2nd and 2. Underneath. A wiggle. What a move. Bell. Stiff arm, and he throws down the defender. Got a block upfield. That was Bryant delivering a block down the field.
Just watch Bell right here. I mean, he's got 3 guys inside, outside, right in front of him, and he makes Ray miss. And just being Bell, I mean, this is nothing more than one guy being better than everybody else on the football field. I mean, look at the stiff arm on Kirkpatrick.
I mean, he just threw him down.
Again. Hey, excuse me. Hey, you want to hit me on the play before? I'm coming back.
2nd and 17. Roethlisberger up ahead. And it's caught right between 2 Cincinnati defenders.
Plays Roethlisberger because they're just that good. And Cincinnati's feeling that today.
2nd and 7. And a little gallop move. And Bell has a first down. Another big chunk. Off the right hash mark. And Boswell's kick is good again. Keith Butler, the defensive coordinator for the Steelers. 2nd and 3, Dalton. Quick throw, and it is intercepted off the deflection. That pass was a little too outside for A.J. Green. And Joe Hayden has his first pick as a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, first pick, and you see this ball, it's just a hair out in front. And A.J. can't get there, but if you watch, look at, let's see. Yeah, he's got it. That's going to be an interception. You see that right there, too far out in front, and Hayden keeps his hands right there. Oh, it hits his back.
Yeah, it takes it right off his back. You know, Hayden last week He did such a good job.
Whether a guy was there to see it on the right side.
Boswell from 49 yards, getting a lot of work. And he delivers every time. He had 6 field goals at Cincinnati in December. They need 4. And it is intercepted again. It's William Gay with the pick. Oh, and a late hit by Fisher. 3rd and 3. And there's a sack turned in by that Pittsburgh.
Protecting the quarterback type of formation with all those guys next to Andy. And they still can't protect him, Jim.
Got no chance. Alu. Dupree was there first. 3rd and 21. Or a sack. And that's what it is as Dupree does it again. In there like he was on first down. For Jordan Berry. Oh, and it's a fake and a pass, and it's open. Completed to Hayward Bay. Incredible. Robert Golden took the short snap. They run a fake punt, leading at 26-14.
The up back calls it, I'm going to throw this, and he tells him. And Golden with a perfect strike. Up the sideline to Hayward Bay. Watch. You see that? Now what happens is he gets the call. He tells the center. And just Denard tries to be too cute.
The Chargers win again. Over the Broncos. Dalton. And that's another sack. Has no timeouts. This is Connor. Connor for 11.
They've been doing that to a few teams. If they get their run fits right, that's really all it's about. If they stay disciplined and don't overrun the play, hey, I don't see how you attack them over and over again. They'll just adjust and take that away.
Part of the learning curve for the young running back.
Brissett, where does he go on 3rd and 2? Backwards. Brissett, was he down initially, hoping for that second little gasp? So that will officially go down as sack number 2 for Cincinnati's defense. And that punt is blocked. Football is loose. It was Jordan Willis who got the block for Cincinnati, out of bounds. And the Bengals will have a short field when we come back.
And what a play for the Bengals to start the game.
Favorable 2nd and short situation. This is Hill. Once again, a couple of huge runs right around the 35-yard line. A run of 10 finally forced out of bounds by T.J. Green. Part of the season started in their Week 3 game at home against Cleveland. Dalton under duress on 2nd down. He finds his man. That's Brandon LaFell. First down on the catch and run. LaFell all the way down to the 10. A pickup of 17, and what a play by Dalton. Drives so far have started inside Indy territory. The first coming off the block punt. Play action from Dalton. Little check down maneuver to Mixon. Inside the 25 all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Absolutely zero chance to get that ball out.
Good play by Barkevius Mingo, the former 6th overall pick. And that kick is blocked. So 2 major special teams plays. First one by Cincinnati. And now the Colts return the favor
Against the Pittsburgh Steelers, but so far in this game, can't throw the ball on.
Sanchez on the punt. Live football. It's taken by Indianapolis. And a second major special teams gaffe by Cincinnati.
So far, both defenses playing a nice job in the red zone today.
One play called. This is Gore showing the burst inside the 35-yard line, and he has taken on that entire Cincinnati defense. Higher rookie season with an injury last year takes his place. Brissett, play action, sold it well, and that pass a little bit low, but it's caught. That's Doyle again. Brissett throwing, end zone, caught. Jack Doyle for the Indianapolis touchdown.
from Brissett. Man-to-man on Sean Williams. You see Williams turns late, tries to jump up underneath, but beautiful to their offense.
Dalton, little misdirectional play. This is Mixon as a pass catcher. Mixon making a miss. Mixon still going. 20, 10, and he is chopped down by Desir. An electric play by Mixon. A pickup of 67.
Wow. What a play right here. Sit back and enjoy this one. You have two blockers in front of you. Colts have a chance. Make the tackle right there. Beautiful cut by Mixon. Nice vision. And the open field running, the open field speed.
Ball back at the 8, 3rd and goal. Dalton to the end zone. It's caught. A.J. Green for the touchdown.
Cannot give him inside position. Beautiful stab to the outside, and Pierre Desir is no match right there on the skinny post. Perfect timing in these situations for Brissett.
Brissett on 1st down, slinging it near side. It is caught. Aiken, who had the 2 drops earlier. Big catch here, a pickup of 21 yards.
In this game, but I think they've done a nice job of getting pressure on Dalton.
Dalton will go play action here as Jeremy Hill begins the second half. LaFell had it poked away, boy, but just as he went out of bounds.
Ball came out at the left of your screen, number 11 and number 52, right at the end.
What's also a big part here is that the recovery was made by Pierre Desir, and he appeared at him to be out of bounds. I'm not sure Pagano saw that part of this play.
Yep.
He would have to, of course, be inbounds for this to mean anything and for the football to be given to the Colts.
So the ball clearly out, but possession, I don't believe that Desir was able to get both of his feet inbounds.
Dalton fakes the handoff, throws, and completes. That's Green inside Indianapolis territory, a pickup of 14. That's Bernard in motion. Here they come. Dalton hit on the release. That pass is caught for the Cincinnati touchdown. Josh Malone on the catch.
As this play develops, you see the breath pressure, but the vision right here takes Matthias together that goes 80 yards has been the big challenge.
Brissett on 2nd and 5. They protect well, and he throws a dart.
Out the safety.
Here they come. Brissett again checks down to Mack. Mack still going into the end zone for the Indianapolis touchdown.
Throw the ball before he wants to.
Dalton making his 100th career start on his 30th birthday. Little looping pass. Mixon making a miss. Football comes loose. Who's got it? John Bostic with the recovery for Indianapolis.
Mixon is on the other side of Dalton. And you see a beautiful grab right here. He catches it in stride, picks up the 1st down, but then it's Mingo again. He comes from behind. His 2nd forced fumble of the game. He comes from behind, punches that ball out. What a play. I can't tell, was it Mingo or was it Darius Butler?
2 today. He's good from 29 and 33. This will be another 29-yard attempt. Low kick by Vinatieri is good as Indianapolis extends its lead to 6. There hasn't been a case so far in this game. 3rd and 13. Dalton from the gun, and he is wrapped up and sacked again. Basham getting there for the Colts. That pass from Brissett is batted and intercepted. It's Carlos Dunlap into the end zone for the pick 6. Incredible.
What play, what awareness from Dunlap. You know, that's kind of, he loves to bat down passes. You know, led the team in passes defense last year. As a defensive lineman, he has that long 6'7" frame. Watch him out of the backfield. Haven't seen him much in the passing game here today.
A lot of time coming off the clock. Dalton under pressure, and he is buried by Anderson. Third time they've gotten to Dalton. As they play here, 2nd and 6. One timeout left for the Colts. Brissett is buried. 4th sack for this Cincinnati defense. Brissett hit on the throw. It's incomplete. And Cincinnati will take over.
By Chris Smith coming inside. Beautiful set by Geno Atkins to pick this.
Entered the league. This is 3rd down and 6. Bortles over the middle, wide open is Marquise Lee. 1st down and 4 as Lee is shoved out of bounds by Williams. It's a gain of 20 for Marquise Lee. 2nd down and 3. TJ Yeldon stuffed. Chris Smith, the former Jaguar, getting in the backfield. The ball came out and the Bengals have it.
And once they miss those blocks, it's a contested handoff, and TJ Yeldon comes in and really good at pass rushing.
Dalton, quarterback keeper up the middle. He doesn't get there. Wrestled down by Miles Jack. And the Jaguars defense will force a punt. They fake the handoff. Bortles, nice touch pass to Lewis. Mercedes Lewis cuts back into Cincinnati territory and shoved out of bounds by Darquez Denard. On 3rd downs, but this is a 3rd and 12 from the 45-yard line. Bortles, what a catch! What a grab by Keelan Cole inside the 20 and a 1st down for Jacksonville.
So well, here's the speed guy. What do speed guys do? They run, they get open. They don't turn around and make Spider-Man type catches where he just sticks a hand up and it comes back down. It's an outstanding.
But a nice break for Jacksonville as it goes right to Lee. Bortles to Ivory with room to run. Ivory across the 30. Ivory down the sideline, spinning his way close to midfield.
When we drew up at 2 a.m. Should have worked.
Geno Atkins hit Bortles. Here's Ivory with some nice running inside the 30. Now he's got the 25 and smacked down by Vigil at the 20 after a gain of 15. 3rd down and goal. Bortles slant, caught, touchdown! Marquise Lee! And he punched the ball into the stands. 1st touchdown this season by Marquise Lee. And Jacksonville takes a 9-0 lead. Dalton 3-step drop over the middle to Croft. He's got it at the 40 and spins away. Croft into Jacksonville territory. Chased by Puzlesny. A stiff arm. And Puzlesny finally brings him down. It's a gain of 58 for Tyler Croft. Career.
Got 2 big injuries. Dante Fowler and Miles Jack, both coming off very slowly.
It's 2nd and goal here from the 7-yard line. Out of the timeout. It is Mixon trying the right side to the 5. He dives and he's in for the touchdown. Joe Mixon puts the Bengals on the board.
All 25. So do you get the extra 15? Can you get the ball out to the 40-yard line?
Corey Grant backpedaling to his 5-yard line. He'll have some room to run. Penalty will help out Jacksonville. He's across the 30. Grant cuts back at the 40, and a flag is down from way behind the play.
Then you kick the field goal because you could have got a 1st down if they jumped offside.
They're kicking it right from the start. Lambo from deep. It's good. Josh Lambo, a new career long, a 56-yard field goal. Cincinnati does get the football to start the 2nd half. They will just run it here with Mixon. And Doug Marrone. Oh, there's a fight behind the play. Flags come flying in.
A.J. Green, Jalen Ramsey, they've been going at it. It's a hotly contested battle. If you're on the sideline, stay on the sideline. Don't come off the field. We've seen that act before with the Oakland Raiders.
Adam Jones just started running on the field and then thought better of it. A.J. Green and Jalen Ramsey have been going at it all first half, and it finally spills over here with 10 seconds to go.
And with the tenor of that fight at the tail end, just the action that we saw, that smells like ejection, if you ask me.
We told you earlier, Ramsey likes to talk. Does not even put his mouthpiece in on a lot of plays, so he is able to talk. And here they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. A.J. Green throwing punches.
You don't punch the helmet, number one.
They just showed the replay on the board here, and the fans see that A.J. Green threw punches.
And so the officiating crew is not supposed to look at the replay board.
For further evaluation on his illness. 3rd and 2. Jags are 9 of 11 on third downs. Up the middle they go, and that is going to be right to the sticks for T.J. Yeldon. Crowd making some noise here at Everbank Field. 2nd down and 11. Dalton in trouble, and down he goes. Malik Jackson and Telvin Smith flying into the backfield to bring down Dalton.
4 rushers here. They're giving you a look when they've got some extra guys, but they're going to back out of that.
First sack today for either team. Screen pass to Bernard, and nothing doing. Campbell. 5th punt today for Kevin Huber from his own end zone. Good punt as Mickens drifts back to the 37-yard line. Mickens at the 45. Mickens still going. Now he's got some room. Mickens trying to get to the outside. He does at the 10. 5. Touchdown. J-Don Mickens. 63 yards. And they're going wild here in Jacksonville.
On the field before the game, and his assessment of Mickens is, well, he's more quick than fast. I think you may have to reassess that because he looked awfully fast there at the end of the play, but the quickness, we noticed it on the reverse when he had to hand it off. He looked like he had a big hole that time. That time, Joe DeCamillis let him do the job himself.
A little slow on offense without their star, Deshaun Watson. Speaking of slow on offense, the Bengals have just 144 yards today. Trying to start this drive with something positive, and they do as Dalton completes it to Brandon LaFell. 40 yards of offense here in the second half with 2 on the play clock. 2nd and 16. Ngakoue coming, and down goes Dalton. Calais Campbell and Unique Ngakoue both bringing down Andy Dalton. 3rd and 7. Here come the Bengals. Iloka on a blitz, untouched. Bortles throws on the run and completes it. Another 3rd down conversion for Jacksonville. This time it's Allen Hurns moving the sticks, a gain of 13.
Monday or Thursday.
I don't think they have any Thursday night games.
Keep playing like this.
They will. How about Yeldon spinning away? T.J. Yeldon. Another Jacksonville 1st down per game, which is 6th best in the NFL. And now they're going to take a knee. Cincinnati will get the ball back with 33 seconds remaining, and a huge hand from the fans in teal here at Everbank Field today.
The cornerback now is in motion, and here is Mariota, fakes to Jackson and continues to run down the sideline and out of bounds. Pushed out of bounds by Nick Vigil.
Now we're going to get on the edge. And look, even though you don't throw it, just the fake of the throw threatens the defense. Now Mariota off to the races down the sideline.
Bengals 31 and a 1st down. They fake the end around to Taylor, and they complete to pass to the open Rashard Matthews, who gets close to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and a touchdown this time for DeMarco Murray. So Murray, who's been fighting injuries lately, not having the season he had a year ago, but he leads a very impressive drive in 10 plays, capped by Murray's 2-yard run. 1st down on the 37 of the Titans. They fake a handoff to Mixon. Dalton going deep and wide open. LaFell for the touchdown. So as easy as it looked for the Titans on their last possession, that's how easy it looks here for the Bengals. Derrick Henry now is the setback. Mariota fakes to him and he'll go down. And a sack by Geno Atkins. Who else?
Getting him involved early here. That's a great thing for the Bengals.
And they're going to hand off to Mixon, and he's going to be nailed by Kevin Byard. Well, Byard can do other things besides intercept passes. Murray remains in the game. 3rd down and 6. In the end zone is Mariota, and he goes up top, and let's see whether Corey Davis had control of it, and he did.
Well, he certainly wasn't going to throw it.
Adoree Jackson is back in the game, and here is Jackson getting the handoff, and there he is with his fleet speed getting down the field. Close to midfield is Jackson. We're part of it. They had great success. 2nd down and 8. And here's Derrick Henry, gets an opening and gets a 1st down and more. Derrick Henry finds his way inside the 30-yard line. Eagles have faced a lot of 3rd and longs, haven't they, during their problems this year? They have a 3rd down and 11, and losing the ball is Dalton. Fumble. And it was Arakpo who forced it, and the Bengals have lost it. And Tennessee recovers in Bengal territory, recovered by Derek Morgan.
Right here, just speed rush. You see it slap the hands and get to Andy Dalton, and that's been an issue for the Bengals from a protection standpoint. He right there on the edge gets his hands slapped down, and you know, you look at it right now and you look at the difference in this offense. You've got a guy like Whitworth who
field 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. DeMarco Murray leaps and scores. Touchdown for Murray, his 2nd of the game.
32 yards. That's a good thing for this Bengals offense.
Worst start of his career, and there is the shuffle pass to Brandon LaFell, who had us a touchdown so far and very nearly had another one, as he was tackled from behind by Jonathan Cyprien. It was LaFell who caught the 37-yard touchdown pass for the Cincinnati touchdown. And here's Joe Mixon with a pretty move, and Mixon with a juke gets a 1st down and winds up just outside the 20-yard line. Wide right. And ball is loose, fumbled by Dalton, and Tennessee gets it back. And it's Morgan, Derek Morgan, who recovers his 2nd fumble position here.
Hits him right in the hands. Andy Dalton, the ball is up, hits him right in the hands, just bounces, doesn't secure it. And oftentimes when you're pulling out,
Eagles as the Titans take over, and they still have all 3 of their timeouts remaining, and an interception coming right back by Darquez Denard, and a flag is down as well as Denard intercepts and returns to about the 2-yard line.
As Denard, he's going to get the jam right here on Decker. Now watch him just slough off underneath, takes away the slant route, and obviously Mariota never saw him. They were in man-to-man, but here's Marcus Mariota coming up there. Oh, look at that.
New life for Andy Dalton. And here's Mixon, and Mixon goes in for the touchdown. And so the emotions go from low to high in a hurry for the Bengals. Suck up. And this kick is true and good. And the score is 17-13 in punting. Both net and gross. Low kick and returnable for Jones. Pac-Man Jones trying to turn the corner, and he does, and gets into Titan territory before he is hard ridden out of bounds. And getting back in the backfield on offense. There he is on the left, and there it is, and they flip to him this time. Mariota gets the ball to him, and he's knocked out of bounds.
Execute there perfectly, get themselves a 1st down on the penalty.
Everything but tackle him. Play action, and Mariota goes down, and that was Jackson. And Mariota going to run for it and make it. 1st down, and gets into Bengals territory. 43. Fake handoff to Murray. Mariota looking.
And what a catch by Rashard Matthews with 2 defenders on him. He doesn't take it lightly when they give him a breather. 3rd down and 4, Mariota. And he's got the first down to Corey Davis and more. Going into the end zone. Did he get in? Yes, touchdown. Corey Davis. Joe Mixon, who has a touchdown today. And a good run and a first down. Mixon.
Get in. So they're right in the thick of things.
First down. And Dalton's pass is caught by Green. And here he goes. A.J. Green for the touchdown. No flags are down. And the Bengals take the lead. 70-yard play.
Look at the release inside. Beautiful throw right between the 1 and the 8. Breaks the tackle, and then he is off to the races. That's just having that big body, putting that target up there, giving your quarterback somewhere to go with it on the slant. And that's 70 yards and a touchdown.
Can take advantage of the situation. First down, and Mariota looking to throw, and he throws it, and it's caught down to the 30-yard line. Delaney Walker, the leading receiver. The lead again with under a minute remaining, 50 seconds. And Mariota's pass into the end zone, incomplete, intended for Walker. He took a hit. It was deflected by Nick Vigil at the 7. Delaney Walker back in the game. And here is Mariota, and the pass is caught by Murray, and Murray is in! Touchdown! He got the ball over the plane. 3-man rush. Could be the final play. Here it is, throwing it up for grabs, and it's knocked away. And the game deflected. Game is over, and it was Kevin Byard who got a hand on it.
To be that type of guy, but you can't just give the ball away and give the other team the whole field. That one is blocked.
Shaquille Barrett appeared to be the one to get in on the punter.
To force that ball on 3rd down, go ahead and try and rush it. Take the small gain like they did, punt the ball away, and let your defense, and in this case your special teams, create the field position.
On 3rd and 3. Osweiler going to take off with it. Inside the 20. Inside the 15 and out of bounds. At the 14-yard line, it's enough for a first down. Osweiler on the slant, intercepted. Intercepted in the end zone, and bringing it back is Gray Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick with a chance to go. Lost the football. Recovered it. And it looks like he'll be marked down just outside of the end zone at the half-yard line.
Rub or a pick. Fowler does not get through it. Easy interception for him, and as you get to the end of this, the fatigue sets in. He starts working away to the other side of the field, and then he sees Demaryius Thomas coming in from behind, so let me go back and look the other way, and then he loses control of the ball. Good hustle to get back on top of it.
That is a 100-yard return. Kind of a shocker around the league, 100-yard return, but not a touchdown out of it. Dalton fakes, rolls, throws, touchdown! Tyler Kroft, the tight end.
Here off the interception, that's how Cincinnati got their points.
On 3rd and 5, Osweiler. On the move, now throws wide open on the near side of the field is Cody Latimer for a first down as they cross midfield and into Cincinnati territory. So on first down, Osweiler still with the ball and throwing to the sideline, and that is complete. Bennett Fowler with the catch and adds a little additional yardage down the sideline to another first down. 2, C.J. Anderson in the backfield. Gets the handoff. Shakes a tackler and goes inside the 20 for a first down.
A little motion into the backfield again.
C.J. Anderson straight ahead. Touchdown! Mixon in the backfield. Mixon, the fake to him, the pass is complete, and out across the 40, down the sideline, and he's going to be marked out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Brandon LaFell. Dalton throwing, has a man open. It is caught for the touchdown. Alex Erickson, his first touchdown catch of the year.
He gets that one-on-one with Bradley Roby. See, Roby was sitting at the sticks. He was sitting there thinking that Erickson was going to break out.
Bengals 3 for 4 in third down attempts. Here's a 3rd and 6. Dalton down inside of the 20. Derek Wolfe. Osweiler trying to escape the pressure and cannot. He goes down at the 32-yard line. Looked like Carlos Dunlap was the first to him.
Very good. And that's why they have those rings and gold jackets, right?
3rd and 6. And Osweiler goes down back at his own 42-yard line. Carl Lawson and Vontez Burfict tracking him down. Best in the NFL on 3rd down. Bernard. Well, Denver's defense just got a little better on 3rd down. Derek Wolfe dragged him down.
You see the Bengals have double defenders on both boundaries, not going to allow it to happen.
Screen, C.J. Anderson near side gets out of bounds as he goes inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. Blocked. Blocked at the line of scrimmage and rolls out of bounds, and that will bring the first half to a halt.
And how about that for a timeout for Marvin Lewis?
Lineup. Here's a 3rd and 5. Osweiler throwing outside, and that's good for yardage. Booker down the sideline and bumped out of bounds at the 44. Osweiler had it batted at the line of scrimmage by Carlos Dunlap.
The tip ball, and that time not able to connect.
McManus from 45 yards out, and it is good.
They better get it snapped.
Just barely. Dalton looking left, pulls it down, hit from behind and goes down. On 2nd and 6, the pass to the near side, and that is complete at the 35-yard line. Jordan Taylor with the catch, and once again, Osweiler right on the money. On 2nd and 8, this is Anderson, and the ball popped out. Ball popped out, and Cincinnati has it.
Man-to-man across the board. So A.J. Green's at the top if that's where you want to go.
Dalton's going to loft it towards the end zone. Touchdown, A.J. Green.
What he has is A.J. Green. He knows it's just a go route. 1, 2, 3. Get rid of the football. Put it in position to where your best receiver.
Osweiler looking to change the line. On 3rd and 6. It's complete across the 45-yard line, right on the money to Demaryius Thomas. Osweiler over the middle. That is complete. Good for a first down inside the 40-yard line is Demaryius Thomas. Minutes to play. Osweiler lofting it down the sideline to the end zone. Touchdown, Demaryius Thomas.
What an incredible catch, an incredible throw by the Broncos there. Dre Kirkpatrick was in perfect position as a defender. Demaryius Thomas on the inside, just running a shoot route to the outside. Some hand fighting going back and forth, but Kirkpatrick is right in position to make the play. He just never locates the ball. That ball is placed perfectly over the shoulder.
Ronnie Bernard in the backfield. 3rd and 3. He kept it. Sliding down for the first down is Andy Dalton at the 45-yard line.
Just like they had on the last 3rd down conversion.
Here's a 3rd and 6. On the blitz, he got rid of it. Down the sideline. Diving and incomplete, but there's a flag down. 3rd and 11. They're going to run it, and they're not going to get anywhere with it. Mixon stacked up.
Well, now this changes things. He lost a couple yards.
It would have been a 59-yard attempt. Osweiler running out of time and goes down. at the 11-yard line, and Carlos Dunlap was right there. Osweiler looking for the slant, the dive, and it's incomplete. Incomplete at the 34-yard line, and the ball will go over to the Bengals on downs.
Kirkpatrick, who started the day with a 100-yard interception return, lost the ball before he got in the end zone, but that set up the first score of the day for Cincinnati.
Three receivers set for Kaiser in the shotgun. On the move. Kaiser buying some time. There's a flag down. Kaiser makes a nice move, still going, and reaches ahead to midfield. If the play stands, it will be a first down. Here's Duke Johnson on the carry. Reverses field and has some room. Johnson at the 20. And Johnson still going out of bounds at the 17-yard line. 8:40 to go, opening quarter. It's second down and 1. Dalton, quick pass. And that's a first down for Brandon LaFell, who takes the ball out to the 47-yard line. Joe Schobert makes the tackle after a gain of 14. It's third down and 9. Here comes Buddy Calhoun on the blitz. They pick it up. Dalton gets it out to Tyler Boyd. Dives up ahead, and they're going to give him the first down. Great extra effort from Tyler Boyd to move the chains.
Andy Dalton getting the ball out of his hands quickly. And Tyler Boyd, who's been last season, he caught 54 passes this season. That's only his 8th reception.
Here goes Joe Mixon inside the 25-yard line. The 8-yard line. Dalton over the middle, caught, touchdown. Tyler Boyd, his first touchdown of the season.
Come on, bro.
Kaiser off his back foot, deep for Corey Coleman. He's got him. Coleman, and down at the 30-yard line. Big play on third down. Kaiser to Coleman for 49 yards. Again, the play clock winding down. Dalton going to try to keep it himself. He does, and he gets the first down and much more. Andy Dalton inside the 25 on third downs today. Dalton in trouble, and down he goes. Myles Garrett with his 5th sack of the season. For Randy Bullock. Right now it's 46 yards. This is from 49 yards, and the kick is good. Lewis said they did text to wish each other a happy Thanksgiving, because even though it's a game week, it's still a holiday. As Mixon's got room to run at the 20, Mixon at the 10, and he's down at the 7. Jabril Peppers saves a touchdown. It's a gain of 37 for Joe Mixon.
Middle linebacker, he's going to buzz out of there, going backwards, and that screen creates a big chasm. And once you do that, the secondary guys are so deep. We talked to Jabril Peppers about this. He says, I'm 20, 25 yards deep. And when I see these guys...
2 timeouts for the Browns on 1st and 10. Kaiser completes it to Duke Johnson, who slips a tackle, and Johnson to the 41-yard line.
Under coverage.
Kaiser has a man, and it's caught. And that's Kenny Britt, who picks up the first down for Cleveland. Bengals showing blitz. Here they come. Kaiser, touch pass, middle of the field, and it's caught by Seth DeValve. Down at the 21-yard line. With Andy Dalton under center and Erickson in motion. Dalton. Wide open is A.J. Green at the 38-yard line, and Green tackled at the 40 for a gain of 18 for number 18. A first down for the Bengals.
A.J. Green singled up top.
Over the middle, it's caught by Erickson for a first down. And Erickson to the 24. A gain of 18 for Alex Erickson. Play action, Dalton on the move, fires on the sideline. A.J. Green with the catch. Inside the 10, it's 1st and goal for Cincinnati. Hewitt the H-back, Mixon at running back. It's a play action. Dalton to the end zone, caught, touchdown! Tyler Kroft, his 6th career touchdown, but his first at home here in Cincinnati. Red hot, 6 former Auburn players in this game today, 4 from Georgia, including A.J. Green. As on first down, Isaiah Crowell breaks free from the pack. And Crowell is pushed down at the 46-yard line by Clayton Fedulum, who remains the running back on 2nd and 13. Play fake. Kaiser wanted to go deep, nobody home. Now he'll keep it himself on the run. Kaiser at the 25, and instead of going out of bounds, he cut it back inside. That goes back to what he told us yesterday. He's looking to be more aggressive at the end of runs, and that time it worked to get a couple extra yards.
Action was going on in the stands.
3rd down and 1. Kaiser to the air, in trouble, and he's sacked. Pat Sims, who was released last Saturday, re-signed on Tuesday, comes up with the sack, and you have to question on 3rd and 1. And he's got 10 tackles so far today. Dalton. Oh, A.J. Green going up to get it with the feet in. Yes! What a grab by A.J. Green.
I would think the Bengals would want to hurry up and run a play, is the one that's going to be in question. So he's up. You're going to see the left foot come down. He clearly has the ball and drags the right toe.
That's unbelievable.
Good. He's good.
You know, our friend Nate Burleson back in the studio today, he does something on Good Morning Football, toe drag swag. I have a feeling you'll see that with Nate this week on Good Morning Football. Johnson in the backfield with Kaiser with 2 on the play clock. Kaiser fires, caught by Kenny Britt at midfield. Britt at the 45 and still going. Britt tackled at the 34-yard line by Jordan Evans.
So what's that, 7.5 for the season now?
7, and the 3rd sack today by the Cincinnati defense. There's a flag down as Higgins has the 1st down inside the 10. But let's see what the flag is. Longest drive this season for Cleveland. 4th and goal. Kaiser keeps it himself up the middle, and he's got it. Touchdown, Kaiser on 4th down. His 5th rushing touchdown of the season. Tied for the most among quarterbacks as the offensive line coach. The only assistant who predates Marvin Lewis. And that O-line looking good again here as Mixon breaks free into Cleveland territory to the 45. 1st down and 10. They pitch it to Mixon. Mixon at the 5. Still going and into the end zone for a touchdown. What a day for Joe Mixon.
Your center is out in front of this run. You see Ryan Hewitt, number 89 in your picture, but right there going into the end zone, Joe Mixon's going, why are you tackling me? No, I'm just trying to push you in, get in that end zone.
That's just the 4th rushing touchdown this season by the Bengals. 3rd and 11. Kaiser deep over the middle for Njoku at midfield. He's got it. Nice catch by David Njoku, and that'll probably take us to the 2-minute warning. Kaiser, it's dropped. Ricardo Lewis had it. He dropped it at a drop last week against the Jaguars, and that should do it.
Here we go, guys. Steelers, Bengals, Antonio Brown active despite being listed as questionable with that turf toe. That's right, Reg. That's never an injury you want to play with, is it?
You don't want no big toe problem.
You don't want part of that. You don't want part of Big Ben either. First quarter, Roethlisberger looking for Eli Rogers, but it's Adam Jones, Pac-Man. Pac-Man. At the point. Yeah, exactly.
Don't call him Pac-Man no more.
He doesn't go by that, but it's still fun to call him that. And look at this.
Oh, whoa.
Little extracurriculars going on.
Dancing out there. Little dance. Oh, we got weak at the knees.
Yeah.
That
was some good acting right there.
It worked. You saw him.
You got it, yeah.
Michael Jordan fist pump.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Jones, he would leave the game with a groin injury. Check out NFL.com for more. Here come the Bengals. Andy Dalton to Josh Malone. And, yeah, there's that hit we saw earlier. Shazier would remain down. And this is not a replay that we really want to see a whole bunch more time. Shazier would hit Malone directly with his head. You see that? Yeah, leading with the top. Okay. Lays the hard hit, immediately grabs his back, tried to move his hands after that. Vince Williams, that's his buddy. That's his pal. That's his guy. He was on the bench, shedding a few tears. Shazier, as we told you, taken on the backboard, currently at a local hospital after being carted off via ambulance to be evaluated for that back injury. Be sure to keep it right here on Total Access Endgame, as well as NFL.com for the very latest on Ryan Shazier. Mike Tomlin, a little shaken up. So now we move to 3rd and goal. Bengals driving. Andy Dalton and A.J. Green game planning, guys.
Hit him right in the belly.
I'll tell you what. That was the end of a 12-play, 85-yard drive to make it 10-0. But this one, far from done.
We're going to talk about that.
A.J. Green.
We don't talk about A.J. enough.
Once more. We're going to talk about him enough on this
15 targets, huh?
Yeah. To the 3rd we go. Big Ben to Lev Bell. Lev Bell, a little hesitation. Tricked you.
Where you go?
What was 22 doing?
Come on, bro.
What was 22 doing?
Well,
somebody come look at this.
Come, Jackson.
Dog.
Oh, man.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, that's what it did.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, man.
Ding, 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 ding.
I thought he had the shoulder up.
Come on, man.
Come on, Will.
Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? He actually got out the way. Got out the way.
But then he looked at the linebacker
like it was his fault.
William Jackson. William Jackson. His inbox right about now, I'm sure it's full.
He played a good game, but that was a bone.
Okay, on 1st and 10.
Come on, man.
A.J. Green again. I mean, he had these cats in his back pocket, but there's a flag, the laundry going on there.
Come on, Bernard.
Okay.
13 penalties, 173 yards for the Cincinnati.
Yeah, T.J. Watt said, not on my watch. Bring it on back. There's that holding right there. It's Gio.
Just chop him. He's too big for you.
You can't win that block.
You're not going to win it.
You've seen him. You know how strong he is.
You know how strong he is.
You can't win.
Okay, so here's Marvin Lewis, 4th quarter. Steelers trailing by a 7 spot. Big Ben rolling out and simply throwing it away. But once again, laundry roughing the passer on Geno Atkins. You can't do that.
Come on, Geno.
You can't do that.
Where's the discipline?
They look
year after year.
like they ain't do nothing bad.
That's like with a franchise record, 173 penalty yards.
Hold on.
That's why 27 did that later on.
Kirkpatrick did. Hey, man.
There's that hit we were talking about. Perfect would remain down. Monstrous hit right there. That's Taunton.
Got him.
Can't stand over him. You can't do that right there. Perfect. Would grab his leg after that. Unnecessary roughness.
Yeah, but that's too much right there.
Yeah, you can't stand
No,
over.
you can't stand over.
That's too much.
No.
I get it.
Perfect, as we told you and showed you earlier.
You don't like to see this.
Carted off of the field. He would point to the sky on his way out. So check out NFL.com. Hopefully good news on him. 6 plays later, it's the Big Ben and A.B. show. 6 yards. Count it.
Do it over him, too?
Oh, you can do it when you're on the same team.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow. What do you always say, Ike? What are they doing out there? They're hitting out there.
It's real out there.
That it is. 3rd and 2.
You looked at them like
on their own 20.
What I be saying?
Bud Dupree bringing that pressure on Andy Dalton right there. That's a loss of 3 yards, guys. So the Bengals forced to punt. Dupree, big-time fan. Steelers, here they come. Big Ben to Big Bell.
Kirkpatrick. He don't know if I want to go high or low.
Yeah.
Midsection, I don't know.
Okay.
Where
So
to hit him
that's
at.
1st down at the Cincy 24. Chris Boswell.
Good money.
Don't mind if I do.
He loves playing in Cincinnati, don't he?
Through the uprights. Steelers, they go on and get the win 23 to 20. There you have it. That is how things shook out.
As an offensive guard in this league.
Bellamy and Inman, the wide receivers. Off the play fake, Trubisky completes to Bellamy. Across the 40 and down to the Bengals 35. That's a 1st down for the Bears. Bengals 21. 3 wide receivers in the game. This time it's Jordan Howard. Big hole, and it's Howard taking it in for a touchdown. Well, they didn't score on 1 run, so they tried the other guy.
Check out the left side of the offensive line. Look at the movement as they pull around number 76, Tom Compton, on the power play, the single back power run. He clears the rest of the way, and there's no one at the 2nd level to catch Jordan Howard. With his pass rush, no sacks the last 4 games.
Here's Bernard taking it outside. With room to run, Bernard down to the Bears' 40-yard line. Bengals on the move. The play fake in the pass, tipped and caught by A.J. Green. He stayed with it, And he's down at the 27-yard line, the 14. Dalton with time throws for LaFell. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Into LaFell.
Yeah, and basically it's just a little scissors concept. You're going to see LaFell work to the corner. You see Green work towards the post. And because they're in that bunch set, it creates a natural rub.
It's in for the Bears. That was Bellamy motioning. The handoff to Howard. Made a nice cutback, and he's got room to run. Howard out of bounds in Bengals territory. And he did the entire game last week against San Francisco. Trubisky throwing and completing, and lots of room for Josh Bellamy inside the 15 and down to the 12-yard line. Big series here for the Bengals defense. Well, the play fake, Trubisky out of the end zone, and he finds his tight end, Adam Shaheen, for a first down across the 20-yard line.
So far today.
On 2nd and 3, Tariq Cohen carrying, picks up a good block. Cohen breaks a good run down to the Bengals 40-yard line. Vegela made the stop, but once again it's Tariq Cohen on 3rd and 12. Benny Cunningham in the backfield. Trubisky shovels it to Cunningham. And what could have been a loss turns into a reasonable gain. Jordan Howard in the backfield with Trubisky. Everybody out. Trubisky throws and completes to Shaheen for a first down. And the tight end gets up and gets a couple of more yards. Big play on 4th and 2. Dalton under pressure. And he's able to get out of the end zone and avoid a safety. Is hitting from about 50 yards in this direction in pregame warmups. All receivers out. And they got him for a loss. He's sacked for the first time of the game. Michael Johnson, the man we talked about. Cohen goes in motion. Jordan Howard in at running back. All receivers out. Trubisky with time finds Kendall Wright. And a good grab. Gets a first down for the Bears up at the 35. Jordan Howard, the running back, on 2nd and 10. Trubisky with time. And there's Kendall Wright again. Leaping catch in Bengals territory. 7th catch of the game. Wright, 8 catches, 75 yards. On first down, all receivers out to rush on. And Deion Sims, the tight end, holds on and gets down to the 15-yard line. Almost lost it. 1,000 for the season. Here's Howard. No, it's Trubisky in for the touchdown. Beautiful fake by the quarterback, and Mitchell Trubisky takes it in.
Joe, they're improved from last year.
Quick pass by Dalton. It's intercepted. Danny Trevathan. Excuse me, it's Eddie Jackson coming up with the interception. 10. Tariq Cohen motion. Jordan Howard carries. Picking up blocks, weaving his way, hard to bring down. As he gets down to the 30-yard line, it's a first down. Came into the game 5th in the league, 3rd in the NFC. Here's Howard again. Cutting it back, good hole, good blocking by the Bears, and Howard carries down to the 11-yard line. They threw a pass on 3rd and short. 1st and goal. Trubisky throws again. And this time Shaheen's got it for a touchdown. Third touchdown of the season for Adam Shaheen.
It's too difficult. At the end of the day, for him to be able to slide over all the way from the inside and cover Shaheen when he's breaking to the corner like that.
From the 25, Dalton puts it up and finds A.J. Green. That's what they've been looking for all day. Flag on the play. The Bengals. Dalton with time. This time he finds A.J. Green wide open. Green was pulled out of bounds. The ball popped out, but I think they ruled that he was out of bounds.
Let's take another look. The key is going to be if his foot hit out of bounds before he lost possession of the football. You can freeze it right. Keep going. Now. I mean, the ball is clearly already out. His foot just hit.
It was a completed catch and a fumble prior to the receiver stepping out of bounds. Recovered by Chicago at the 20-yard line.
180! Shaheen, the tight end, shifting. Off the play fake, the pass for Kendall Wright. And he holds on at the 35-yard line.
In both guards. And then they typically bring a guy or they drop a guy out.
That's Tariq Cohen on the direct snap. Wow, the Bears mixing up their offense.
And this is that different element that he brings because he's thrown a pass for a touchdown this year and because he's rushed for one and received one and he's got one in the punt return. You just want to get him manufactured touches, meaning ways in which you can't impede his ability to get the football.
Bears at the 8-yard line. It's Howard again inside the 5. Reaching for the end zone. Touchdown is the signal. Kendall Wright, excuse me. There's the toss outside. And Gio Bernard turns it into a big gainer up to the 45-yard line. Late in that game at Carolina, they're tied at 24. McCarron is sacked.
Boy, that has been the story of the pass rush today. Lamar Houston once again. And
have to get to the Bears 27 for a first down. McCarron buys some time and overthrows the intended receiver, C.J. Uzama. The right things with the young players. Cohen goes down at midfield, and the ball goes over on downs.
Playing at home for the first time since November 19th. Dump off, catch by Murray. Murray's got room. Murray down the sideline on a catch and run. Of 28 yards.
Yeah, his longest reception of the year by far. Out in front, a couple of blockers there. Look at Elflein all the way down the field working on Williams. And then getting the block from the wide receiver, Treadwell. And a tremendous second play for the Vikings. But taking
job this season. Backs and receivers, Kyle Rudolph is in there despite the severely sprained left ankle. Out of the pocket, Keenum will do it himself. Keenum still going, tripped up as Keenum takes it into Cincinnati territory. Hardy Nickerson will get credit for the tackle. 3rd and 3. Keenum, rush coming. And it's Thielen. Adam Thielen brought down just shy of the 5. A Pro Bowl season for Thielen. Ham in front of him. 2nd and goal. Murray. He's in. Latavius Murray. Touchdown, Vikings. Operating out of the gun. Dalton, quick fire. Knocked away. Dalton sets and throws. Intercepted. Picked off by Kendricks. Eric Kendricks looking for the angle. Dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. An eruption inside U.S. Bank Stadium.
I'm not sure what Dalton was seeing there. He obviously did not see Kendricks in the short zone. Kendricks just looking at the eyes of Dalton. First pick of the year, second time in his career that he's taken one over the goal line.
Set up in the backfield. Dalton gives it. Bernard lunging. He didn't get there. 57 that he hit back in 2015 from 53 yards away. 4-back. Doink and through. Bengals have done nothing offensively. They've been held to 20 yards of offense. Dalton on first down. Dalton in trouble. Dalton is dumped. Dalton. Sacked again. Andy Dalton goes down. Division title. This is a 3rd and 2 for Minnesota. Keenum has time. Connects. McKinnon. Big gain. McKinnon. He's got major speed. McKinnon across the 30-yard line. A weapon. 41 yards on the catch and run. Shotgun for Keenum. Keenum throws. End zone. It's caught by Diggs. Touchdown, Vikings.
Well, a real bullet here on the post route by Diggs. Squeezes it in between Fledglam and Tony McRae. That's
bootleg. Dalton swung down. Daniil Hunter. Nobody touched him. A loss of 9. 2nd and 9. Dalton throws on a line to A.J. Green. And it's a first down. Eagles. Dalton, pump, throw it underneath, drilled. Tyler Croft with Harrison Smith lurking. 1 yard and a touchdown for Murray. 2nd and 11, running play again. This time Murray's got some room. Takes it to the 23.
20! What's that?
Murray. Those long strides of Murray, he can chew up real estate.
20! What's that?
Fake it. Keenum will sling it to McKinnon, and he's got room. McKinnon, sideline. Jerick McKinnon, out of bounds. McKinnon had a 41-yard catch and run earlier for a 35-yard attempt. 6:36 to go in the 3rd. For bad, it's good. 4 of 8 for 47 yards. Dalton on first down. He throws. Juggled and intercepted by Newman. The former Bengal comes up with the pick.
For Terrence Newman. This ball hits him right between the 2 and the 3 here. Trying to take it away, and he reached down. Watch this athletic move after the catch. It looked like
they did a little Harlem Globetrotter action.
Curly Neal?
Yeah, that's been out there. Okay. Just documenting. Thielen, heavy traffic. Thielen is tossed down.
It was all about defense.
Dalton, 3rd and 9. It's complete and breaking free. Brandon LaFell. Finally, Cincinnati has a big play downfield.
Throw by Dalton. Dalton has to step up into the pocket, and he can see LaFell beyond Newman. The ball thrown perfectly.
We're down to 1:45 to go in the 3rd. Dalton gets out of the pocket, throws off his back foot, and throws it away. McKinnon checks in. Thielen sets up in the slot. Keenum throwing. McKinnon. Another big gain for McKinnon. A flag thrown as he crossed the 45-yard line. Ham in front of Murray. Keenum fading. Throws. Touchdown. Kyle Rudolph back on the field and in the end zone. Rudolph. Maybe that ankle was troubling him during the week, but it's not stopping him from celebrating.
There he is, sneaking out of the from the line of scrimmage, and again, there's just nobody covering a Viking receiver. We've seen this time after time today.
The numbers: New England has owned Pittsburgh. Bridgewater, flip it, a little high, and intercepted. Sean Williams with the pick. It deflected off the hands of McKinnon, who is 5'9", and that's going to go on Bridgewater's ledger.
Was looking for an escape route, then threw late to McKinnon with a little bit too much on it. And Sean Williams there for the pick. His first of the season.
They were just used to winning. Both entered the league in 2011. Tip ball, and it's incomplete. Trying to hit LaFell, the former Bengal. Lemur was over there. A.J. McCarron looks and throws. It's complete. And Alex Erickson has got a first down for the Bengals inside the 10. Bengals looking for their first points of the day. Hewitt sets up in front of Bernard. Handoff. Bernard knifes in for the touchdown. The Bengals are on the board.
Against the Bears. They're just blown out from the get-go here.
Another knee for Bridgewater.
Done for Gurley. Third down and 5, and Dalton looking for the home run ball. And broken up, beautifully defended by the Pro Bowler Darius Slay. That is the second lowest percentage on 3rd and 1 in the league. And they're still brutal on 3rd and 1. That could have been intercepted by the rookie Jordan Evans. Second down, they take it to Bernard. And then Dalton is wrapped up around the neck by Ezekiel Ansah, who has his 7th sack of the year, healthy again.
Beating the Cincinnati Bengals and take advantage of this field position.
Wide receiver screen to Golden Tate. He grew up south of here, down in Hendersonville, Tennessee. What a remarkable free agent signee he's turned out to be. 4-man rush, good protection, wide open. And that is a touchdown for Eric Ebron, the tight end.
And here, this is just a matchup. He knows he has Ebron on Jordan Evans. Ebron beats him off the get-go. He can run, and Matthew Stafford knew in his mind before that ball was snapped, that's my guy. And he's been a feel-good story for the Lions. Remember, he had some drops. He's sniping back with the fans. I'll tell you, the last half of the season.
3rd down. And now that's a nice catch by the 7-time Pro Bowler A.J. Green. Touchdown pass Stafford to Eric Ebron from 33 yards out. 1st and 10, Cincinnati. And Dalton throws it right into the arms of awaiting Quandre Diggs. Stafford looking around, still looking, dumps it off, and wow, what a play to deny, at least temporarily, the first down yardage by Vontaze Burfict. It's from their own 21-yard line. Still no Mixon, and this is Giovanni Bernard. And the former Tar Heel from North Carolina. Came into this one with 3 healthy running backs, including Hill. And off to the right side, stays on his feet. And that'll be a gain of 12 for Brian Hill. He signed off the Falcons Atlantis.
Dalton seeing and attacking the weakness of the coverage.
Dalton now rolling right. Bernard got lost in traffic. And he's all the way down inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Cincinnati.
And then the ball off.
They take it one way, they come back the other way. And just know where to go for Dalton. You came to the short side of the field, which doesn't give you a lot of breathing room. Randy Bullock on for a 29-yard field goal try, and it is good. So a lot of missed chances in this one. Good protection. And that is Marvin Jones Jr., originally a Bengal.
You're right, go right.
They give it away in time, and that is a very talented rookie, Kenny Galladay. Stafford, a little pirouette, and throws it right into the arms of the waiting Bengal, and that is Vincent Ray. That is a huge turnover and a huge mistake. Dalton now on 2nd down, and he throws to A.J. Green, and that's a first down. Steps out of bounds at the 34-yard line. This one will be from 27, and it is good.
on the final play of this opening half. Family grew up in Aurora, Illinois, but both played collegiately at the University of Michigan. And now looking down the field, what a catch by Marvin Jones Jr. He beat Darquez Denied.
You know, they had a stat last night on the Vikings game about Diggs and Thielen making contested catches, and here's Marvin Jones. I don't know if there's anybody better than him at making contested catches. He gets so high in the air. He's long, he's lean.
The third down, and Stafford looking around, throws across the middle and in and out of the hands of Galladay. In there all year this year and getting better every week. 23-yarder by Prater is good.
The one.
And that's Brian Hill, the rookie out of Wyoming, and they're going to throw him the ball. And he stumbled initially, cuts it back to the inside, and that's how you stay on the field. Across the 30, inside the 20, and all the way down to the 18-yard line for the rookie Brian Hill.
Look at him.
And they fake the run, and they throw it. And it is a touchdown, C.J. Uzomah. That's what you call Mr. Spielman.
Tackles by slowing down the pass rush.
A.J. Green stutter steps by Slay and picks up 17 yards. Bernard able to spin out of a tackle, and look at Giovanni Bernard. It's one of the reasons he is a fan favorite here for the Bengals. And Dalton eyeing, and he will be sacked. Back at the 18-yard line, forcing a field goal try by Bullock from 35 yards away. And it is good. And they run it, and they get it. Green still on his feet, and he's inside the 34-yard line. Tell you, the Lions might have something here in Tion Green. From the 34-yard line, Stafford over the middle, beautifully thrown Braun to Ebron, and he's inside the 5, and down to the 4-yard line, first and goal, Lions. 10th play of this drive. Lions need a touchdown to take the lead, and Green will find the end zone. Tion Green, his second rushing touchdown, and this is 4th NFL game. And special, I'm sure, as he played his college football games right here in Cincinnati. Penalty does result in an automatic first down for the Bengals. So they will hand it to Giovanni Bernard, and he's across midfield to the 49-yard line. And that's their field goal kicker to hit one from beyond 50 yards all year long. So naturally, they throw the jump ball on a 3rd down and 3. 51-yard field goal try in his career. 5 of 11 from 50 and beyond is Bullock. And this one is good for the first time, 50 and beyond all year long. Boy, I mean to tell you, Geno Atkins is all over people. And what is that a catch? He had it momentarily and then couldn't find the handle. Terribly coming back down.
He does a good job of high pointing the football, but the difference this week between any other weeks is that you see all the Bengals.
Ball backed up to the 29-yard line. Dalton, the quick hit, and he goes right back to A.J. Green, and that'll be a first down to the 15-yard line. And that's Hewitt in the front of the I formation with Giovanni Bernard behind him. They'll hand it to him, and he will find the end zone. And that will end the Lions' playoff hopes.
We have all these guys inside the gap. Nobody's doing their stop it. Freeze it. Stop. 2 guys, 3 guys in the gap. Hewitt gets the key block. Giovanni Bernard sets it up, hits the corner, and it's off to the races.
Who's helped off to the Bengals sideline. 3rd down, and Stafford for the first time all day is sacked. And that is Carlos Dunlap.
leading this Bengals offense. They are dead last in the NFL in total offense. Nice hesitation move on a zigzag from Joe Mixon, and he spilled out across the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup. Swept the Bengals since 2011. Second down, running play, the speed. Joe Mixon crosses the 20-yard line, and he's got a first down for the Bengals. It's a first and goal for Cincinnati. Play fake, Dalton back of the end zone, hauled in for the touchdown. Tyler Kroft. Strong early statement by Cincinnati.
Must-win games that he feels has prepared the Ravens for the postseason.
Another handoff for Collins. Collins, he's got a crease. The zigzag move by Collins to the 45. He's a game changer. What a season he's put together. Flacco, deep shot, looking for Wallace, knocked away. Williams ranging over. Dalton, caught by Bernard, and he's buried. Bernard had nowhere to go after the catch. C.J. Mosley sniffed it out. It's a loss of 5. 3rd and 5 for Baltimore. Just underway in the second. Flacco steps up. Flacco throwing on the move. Flicks it downfield. Knocked away. This is a 3rd and 5 for Cincinnati. Dalton. Pump. Throw. Nearly intercepted. Mosley tried to get under it. 5th round pick of Seattle. Thought he was part of the solution there. Was surprised when he got cut. Flacco, deep ball. There was some separation. Incomplete. Mike Wallace, again the intended target. Kirkpatrick. Second quarter action continues. Getting out of trouble is Joe Mixon. Flag down. Mixon lost the ball at the end of the play. Baltimore's got it. Nobody has forced more turnovers than this Baltimore defense. 0 of 5 on 3rd downs. 5 drop passes today. Flacco pats the ball, throws, and it's poked away. Evans, the rookie out of Oklahoma, for Tucker, who has made 17 consecutive field goals. Make it 18 in a row. Nobody does it better. Flacco is 1 out of 6. The Ravens yet to convert. Flacco pushed out of the pocket. Flacco pump and throw. Incomplete. Motion man is LaFell. Dalton rifles to LaFell for a first down.
Goes low, and he's got strong legs to push the pile.
Fake it. Floater to Kroft. Kroft breaks a tackle. Tyler Kroft banged down at the 10. Dalton looks, pump, Dalton fires, wide open, touchdown, Tyler Kroft. Second of the day for Kroft, and the Bengals build on their lead. Watson coming off a 5-catch, 40-yard performance last week. They go back-to-back for Watson, but not enough for the first down. In 6. Dalton puts a pass. Open man is LaFell, and a first down, a breakdown. 2nd and 2. Dalton throws downfield, hauled in. Tyler Boyd with a sliding grab. Had 4 field goals last week, including a 51-yarder. This one he knocks through. Return man Chris Moore. Moore moves forward, brings it in at the 7. Moore makes a cut. Sheds a tackler. Moore. He's got speed. Moore working the sideline. Moore still going, and he's dropped. With 8 seconds left, Moore nearly took it the distance.
Well, we saw Moore go off the field with an injury. Looks pretty good here, but look at the help he's going to get down the field. Big number 88 working his way. Vince Mailey.
Baltimore trying to take advantage. Flacco slings it. Touchdown! Joe Flacco tosses a strike. And it's Chris Moore.
as it should be.
4. Williams sets up in the backfield. Flacco off the boot. Benjamin Watson has got a first down. Williams sets up in front of him. They fake it. Flacco. Low throw, handled by Watson. First down for the Ravens. In 2014, this is a 2nd and 5. Fake the jet sweep. Flacco throws, juggled, intercepted. It's picked off by Denard, and Denard is working his way down the sideline. Denard cuts it inside. Flacco trying to get in between, and Denard will take it all the way.
The ball bouncing around. Denard picks it up, and then he's going to get a convoy down the sidelines. Look at his teammates hustling to get out in front. Key block there that time by Jordan Willis. Boy, and that's been the story of the day for the Ravens in the first half. A lot of passes on target, drop. That time, Moore bounced the ball up in the air where Denard could take it and take it the distance.
What a turn of events here in Baltimore. It's Cincinnati that comes up with the defensive play of the game so far. Campanaro, the return man from the 9. Campanaro emerges out on the perimeter. Huge story there for the Buffalo Bills, losing McCoy in that game. Buck Allen. Good move by Allen. And he's hit inside the 25 by George Iloka. An 11-point game. They go for it on 4th and 3. It's a toss for Collins. Collins reversing field. Alex Collins turns the corner. Collins dives for the pylon. He's in. Touchdown. Major highlight. 17 yards. Improvisation from Collins.
This is a one-man reverse. Collins just totally shut off on the left side, reverses his field. Now he gets Buck Allen in front. Joe Flacco is there, and then it's just tremendous individual effort.
Mixon, hole opens up, and Mixon fires through it.
Here on defense, Titans lead 15-10. Back to you guys.
Huge play defensively and a big play from Flacco to Boyle. First down into Cincinnati territory. Campanaro shifts to the backfield. Flacco pump. Flacco throws, soft spot. First down, Mike Wallace. Takes it inside the 30 from 34 yards away. It's good. Dalton moving pocket. Dalton lofts it out of bounds. Pressure from Terrell Suggs. 24-20 with 12:05 to play in the 4th. They take over at the Cincinnati 45. Flacco on time. Mike Wallace. First down across the 35-yard line. Next to Flacco. Fake it. Flacco throws. It's complete. He hits Campanaro. That's good enough for a first down. For Flacco and the Ravens, they trail 24-20. From the gun, Flacco, end zone. It's caught. Touchdown. Mike Wallace with the grab. The Ravens go in front. Joe Flacco with a bullet. Here's Dalton. Dalton is sacked. Firing through. Matthew Judon for Baltimore. Straight ahead. Buck Allen. Still going across the 45. Part of the postseason party in the AFC. 3rd and 7. And Flacco throws it into the ground. He didn't like what he saw downfield. Wasn't going to take a chance. Snap it. Cook standing. Waiting for it at the 35. Here they come. Cook gets rid of it. End over end. Oh, that ball glanced off Erickson, but it made its way out of bounds. Catch for 6 yards. Dalton looks that way. And he connects with Tyler Boyd. First down, Cincinnati.
I'm trying to get him away from the double coverage and the press coverage.
Green draws Kennedy. Dalton looks. It's caught by Green.
Yards.
1:23 to play. Dalton. Dalton breaks away. Dalton slings it downfield, and it's intercepted. Eric Weddle with a flag down.
But check out Marlon Humphrey there. He just tackles Brandon LaFell. Easy call by Dalton to get out of that pressure.
Pass was thrown, holding. Defense number 29. It's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Green for sure will be doubled at the bottom of the screen.
Ravens trying to end it here. Fourth down. Dalton steps up. Dalton throws. It's complete. Caught by Boyd. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown. Remarkable. The Cincinnati Bengals have stunned this crowd.
It's a great job of finding the single coverage here. Right down the seam goes Boyd. You can see that Kennedy was more concerned with LaFell on the outside. Boyd single covered. Dalton with time to throw. Touchdown Bengals.
Dan, you said keep an eye open for Boyd working out of the slot.
Also in the game, the bottom of the screen.
Inexperienced. 2nd and 5. Flacco is sacked. Flacco pump. Flacco throws it incomplete.
His receivers time to get to the necessary yardage.
Here's their season. Flacco throws it. Caught by Watson. Great effort. He didn't get there.
Nope.
It's short.